It was Super Saturday, a term coined for letting the sheeple out for a little bit of freedom, because you've been good girls and boys. But don't ever forget that freedom can be taken away from you at any moment, so you better keep behaving yourselves. You know, I had a day off on Saturday, and loads of you were saying, oh, he's going down the pub. Nope. As I keep reiterating, I will not feed into this new abnormal, whether it's a pub, a restaurant, hairdressers, cinema, wherever it is. Any of these companies, businesses that have got these measures in place, they ain't getting a penny from me. It's very simple, and it's as simple as that. No, I actually had a nice chilled out, relaxing day, but turns out a lot of you did go and enjoy yourselves.
Soho has returned to socially distanced normality, a few drinks and a bite to eat in the summer sunshine.
Socially distanced normality. Do those two terms go together?
But last night, on an evening called Super Saturday, thousands spilled out onto the streets, and it was chaos.
Wow. Lots of people, after being locked up months on end, have gone out and it's absolute chaos. Doom, gloom, second wave is an absolute certainty from this madness. I've got one word. It's a response to any questioning over people going out, whether it be Super Saturday, whether it be today or any other day. And it's one word that can pretty much end a debate. And it's very simple. Protests. Right. Protests. It's very, very simple, isn't it? Yeah. Was it symptoms take couple of weeks to come out? Protests started 3-4 weeks back. No mention of it. Nothing. But a few people, even lots of people, go out on the streets and it's chaos. People ignoring the rules. Second wave inevitable. It has to be. I love the spinning of this stuff. I truly do. It's incredible, isn't it? The spin is quite incredible. But remember, there's the debate for you. Anybody says anything, protests. One word answer, isn't it? Protests. Anger as revellers in Soho ignore social distancing rules on first day of pubs reopening. Protests. R rate rises above 1 in London just hours before pubs in England reopen on Super Saturday. Protests. Second wave won't be long in the making, as pubs filled with drinkers over weekend. Protests. I came across this place. It's called Truman's Social Club. It's a new social club, new bar in London. This is what they say. Fortunately, we had a blank canvas to work with, so the space has been purposefully designed to be COVID secure whilst feeling comfortable to relax in. It'll be the perfect place to catch up with mates, drink, eat and enjoy the sunshine. Fingers crossed. They kitted their whole place out, designed the whole place to be friendly to social distancing. My concerns here, right, is that if we go back even just a little bit, this was always meant to be a temporary new normal. That's to coin their phrase. It's not my phrase. This is the new abnormal for me. But it was always meant to be temporary, wasn't it? You've actually got these businesses kitting their places out to be socially distant. I mean, how long is this going to be, right? This is always my concern from the very start. It was clear from the start, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen, that this wasn't really as temporary as it was first made out to be, was it? Just need to shut down for just a few weeks. And 5 months later, is it? 6 months later? Wow. Pretty much in exactly the same place, with some places it going back to the very start, places like Leicester with the local shutdowns, right? You got businesses like this literally kitting their places out for social distancing. Scary times. And is it any coincidence? As I get older, I don't think that things are as coincidental as they're made out to be, but any coincidence in the name? I do hope that if you went out and enjoyed yourself and went to go watch a bit of footy on the Saturday, that you kept very, very quiet. You see, when the footy was on, it had to be turned down. and strictly no chanting. It appears the government is still confused as to where to shift the herd. We want you over here, we want you over here. Now we want you over here, we want you over here. Radical plans to give all adults £500 and children £250 in vouchers to spend in sectors of the economy worst hit by the Rona crisis are being considered by the Treasury. It appears that they've terrified us so much that we don't want to go out anymore, that we don't want to go and spend our money. So they're offering, of course, what any other incentive? What else could there be to get the old sheeples out and about and spending? What else could it be apart from a nice financial bit of incentive? Well, you know, give me your vouchers. But if there's any businesses still putting these things in place, tick your vouchers and put them where you know where. Desperate times call for desperate measures, ladies and gentlemen, right? Well, people are getting creative, going underground. Like these people who, on the face of it, looked like they were running a pet shop, but behind the scenes...
Guarda civil, amigo, abre aí. Aqui. Abre pra gente lá, por favor. Boa noite, pessoal. Tudo bem? Boa noite.
If you've enjoyed these few minutes of common sense, rationale and sanity, give that subscribe button a hit. Next to it, you'll see the bell. Give that a hit too if you want to stay updated on all the videos. Make sure you don't miss out. Thank you for sharing with everybody you know, and thank you for all your support on Patreon and PayPal. My new t-shirt got delivered today. The 2 social distancing sheep. Now my favourite t-shirt. Not got yours yet? No problem. There's a link in the description. There's also a new design out just in the last few days of They Live. There will be a design in there somewhere, I'm sure, that you love. Go check it out, link in the description. And of course, in these trying times, the best place to stay in touch is on the website carlvernon.com. Ta-ta.